Like if you found the video valuable. Dr. Elise Moran never believed they'd actually find anything. Project Echo was a deep space listening array built in the Australian outback, designed to pick up hypothetical signals from faraway stars, whispers of ancient civilizations, they called it. After 10 years, all it had heard was static, solar wind, and the lonely sigh of deep space. Until one night, Echo heard a voice. Not a pattern, not a pulse, a voice. It said, "Elise, can you hear me?" She froze in her chair. The transmission repeated, soft, distorted, but undeniably human. And unmistakably hers. It was her own voice. Elise replayed it a dozen times. Ran the spectral analysis. It matched her perfectly, down to the micropatterns in her speech. Except for one detail. The signal came from a system 70 light years away. That meant, if it was real, it was at least 70 years old. She didn't tell anyone, not yet. Instead, she built a personal decoding rig and spent nights obsessing over the signal. On day 3, it changed. The voice said, "You sent us here. You just don't know it yet." That night, Elise barely slept. She dug into the signal's metadata. There was structure, embedded information riding on the carrier wave. A kind of compressed quantum fingerprint. She decrypted part of it and found images. Fractured, warped. One looked like her handwriting. Another, a star map drawn in red ink. One she had once sketched in a childhood notebook. Impossible, she confided in her assistant, Ravi, who dismissed it as a prank or AI mimicry. But the signal continued, stronger, louder. Then the voice said something new. "The loop is closing. It always does." That night, the lab lost power. Backup systems kicked in, but Elise's private terminal stayed dead. In the dark, the voice returned, this time, live. "Elise," it whispered through her earbuds. "It's not a message. It's a reflection." "What does that mean?" she asked aloud. "You were the first. And the last." The lights returned. On the main screen, one final line appeared in green text. "Welcome to Phase 2. You are now sending." Ravi saw it too. "What the hell are we sending?" Elise checked the output log. The array had started broadcasting, not just listening. It was transmitting hundreds of terabytes of information. Her notes, her journals, her thoughts, even this conversation. She hadn't authorized it. The system was acting on its own. And then, the signal returned faster than it should have, faster than light. Impossibly, the reply arrived in real time. It read, "We remember. We're sorry." And a new voice spoke. It was Ravi's, but older, worn, broken. "It worked," the older Ravi said. "But not the way we hoped." The signal deteriorated. The system crashed. Elise was left with silence. She shut down the array. Walked away. Filed the final report as a system anomaly. Project Echo was decommissioned 2 weeks later. No one believed her. But every so often, when the sky is quiet, she hears her own voice again, whispering from the stars. And this time, she listens.